Welcome student to my channel Educare Maths and Science. Today I also discuss the maths from the ML Agrawal class 9. Suppose a sum if A is equal to C to the power Z comma B is equal to A to the power X comma and C is equal to B to the power Y. Then prove কি প্রুভ করতে হবে? Prove x, y, z is equal to 1. That is a very good sum. X, y, z is equal to 1. Clear? Now first you write A is equal to C to the power z. Okay, but what is the value of C? C is equal to B to the power y. You just write A to the power. In place of C, you write B to the power y, and this is Z, B to the power z. Very interesting. Just use your brain. A is equal to C to the power z. No problem. But C is equal to B to the power y. You just value B. In place of C, you just put the value B to the power y. Just if you just confuse this, I just write it in this way. If you confuse, what is the value of C? C is equal to B to the power y. Now to the power z. Ultimately, this is B to the power y z. It's clear? Now this is A is equal to, what is the value of B? B is equal to A to the power x. You write A to the power x to the power yz. So what is the ultimate? A is equal to A to the power x, y, z. You know A means A to the power 1. So base are same. This is equal. That means it will prove that x, y, z is equal to 1. Proved. Very easy. Just use your brain. Not a very tough sum. এটা দেখে মনে হয় very tough কিভাবে করব. The very tough sum. But just use your brain. You know all the formula. Concept must be clear. Just use your brain. Apply the formula in the step by step way. Clear? If A is equal to C to the power z, B is equal to A to the power x, and C is equal to B to the power. Prove that x, y, z is 1. এটা দেখে তোমরা ঘাবড়াবে না. Don't be panic to see the sum. Just see. Okay, no problem. Just you write A to the power A is equal to C to the power. Just you write first write. Now you see C is equal to B to the power y. In place of C, B to the power y into z. That is actually B to the power y z. দেখো না. Gradually I see what we do. কি হয় দেখা যাক না. Okay, no problem. That is the interesting the maths. Now B. So A is equal to, in place of B, you write A to the power x. This. Now ultimately A is equal to x, y, z in case of indices. A means actually A to the power 1. So in case of indices, when base are same, this is equal to sign. So that must be equal to this. So that means x, y, z is equal to 1. Proof. No problem. Clear? Chalo. Now the next sum. If A is equal to A is equal to xy p minus 1. Actually this properly write to xy to the power. In case of ML Agrawal books, this is xy, just no use the bracket p to the power. That is a confusion. So okay, B is equal to xy to the power q minus 1, and in case C is equal to xy to the power r minus 1. Okay, now prove that a to the power q minus r b to the power into b to the power r minus p into c to the power, that is c to the power p minus q equal to 1. Clear? That will, what is the given? If a is equal to this xy to the power, a whole power is p minus 1. Don't be panic. In case of books, this is xy. Don't use the bracket. I had used the bracket for better understanding. ভালো করে বোঝার জন্য আমরা ইউজ করেছি ব্র্যাকেটটা। Okay, so this p minus 1, b is equal to this c, then prove that this. Okay, so now in place of a you write this, prove that this. So in place of this, here is this a. So a is equal to xy, that is p minus 1 bracket, and this is q minus r. You write in place of this, just I proving a to the power this. So in place of a you write this. Okay, in place of b you write xy to the power q minus 1. Always use the bracket. B is r minus q. That is very important. And this is x. C means bracket x minus x into y. C is r minus 1. And here is c p minus q. Okay. এটা করে দেওয়া মানে হলো, just you multiply, no problem at all. This is xy, just you multiply. P into q minus p into r, that is minus, very important in case of multiply, because minus q minus plus r. এইখানটা তোমাদের খুব ভালোভাবে বাই খুব গ্র্যাজুয়ালি এটাকে ইনক্রিজ করতে হবে। In case of multiply, just don't to be confused and be careful for that, and always recheck p into q minus p into r minus r minus plus r. Now this is xy, q into r, so qr. This is pq, qp and pq are same. This is minus r, be careful, minus plus p. এইখানটা, in that place, very important. And this is xy. গন্ডগোলটা মিস্টেকটা কিন্তু এখানেই হয়। Here is the mistake of that. Don't to be panic, very cautiously. rp or pr, xy pr minus qr, minus qr minus p minus plus p. Okay, no problem. Just gradually increase. Now ultimately total base are same, power will be added. So you write x y, all you write pq minus pr minus q plus r. I just write the other color. Okay, no problem. Other color. Okay, so this is xy. Now this is pq minus pr, just separate, minus q plus r. Okay, now this is plus qr minus pq minus r plus p, and now this is plus pr minus qr minus p plus q. Okay, now here is plus p minus pq plus pq, count minus pr, where is pr, plus pr minus minus q plus q plus r minus r plus qr minus qr. Okay, plus p, here is minus p, this is minus, plus p minus p. So ultimately xy to the power 0. So ultimately you know a to the power 0 is 1. So xy to the power 0 that is 1. That is proved. That is proved. এটাই তো প্রুভ করতে বলেছিল। Okay. Prove that this equal to 1. Ultimately this LHS part, suppose I write this is the LHS part. LHS part xy to the power 0. Ultimately this plus xy to the power 0 is 1. You know a to the power 0 is 1. আমরা বাঁ দিকটা করলাম, পরে আলটিমেটলি এখানে এলাম। So that is a to the power 0 is 1. So xy to the power 0 is 1. So 1. So this is the LHS left hand side. Okay. So in this way solve the sum. No problem at all. Clear? Clear? Don't be panic. Just এগুলো বসিয়ে বসিয়ে দেখো। You know all these things. Concept must be clear. Panic को हटा दो। खाली देखो हमको आएगा। ये sum हमको आएगा। हम करता है। हम पढ़ता है। I do the sum. The confidence in your mind. আমি পারবো এই অঙ্কটা। এই অঙ্কটা আমি জানি না পারবো। So that is the concept here. The confidence. Then if the confidence is low, the maths will be automatically right. Okay. But the calculation, be careful. The calculation is very process. You just repeatedly check the calculation in this way and other way. Okay, because in case of algebra, plus minus is a very important mistake. Okay, so thank you for today. If you just understand this, please share the channel, subscribe the channel to the others. Okay, thank you, student. Thank you.